So, so let me tell you a little bit about myself. Growing up, we didn't always have food. Like, not like, oh, there's nothing in the refrigerator that we want. Like, the fridge was empty and the food stamps weren't coming for another week. Kind of situation, girl. For years, I just thought that I was poor and I moved on. But honey, let me tell you, I did not actually move on. That little kid, he's still inside of my head. Still making decisions, freaking out about money even when the bills are paid. Today I'm going to show you exactly what a scarcity mindset looks like. And how to start rewriting it. Okay, so let me paint you a picture. I remember being younger and opening the fridge and just staring. Nothing. Echoes. Just woo, spooky. There was maybe some condiments in the fridge. Ketchup, some old relish, maybe some old cheese in the back. And the thing about that is that you learn quick not to ask the adults because they already stressed out and then they're just going to start yelling and start acting up. So you just don't. And you just go to bed. You wake up and then you just start a new day. You get used to telling yourself that it's normal. So what? Everyone struggles. Other people have it worse. Girl, I told myself that for decades. I minimized my own experience so effectively that I didn't even realize that the survival mode was still running. Honey, it was still running the show. Here's what happens when you grow up like that. Your brain learns a rule. And that rule is there's never enough. Never enough food, never enough money, not enough time, not enough security. And that rule, it doesn't just shut off when your circumstances change. It becomes the operating system. Let me give you an example. Have you ever noticed how big companies get you to buy more? They tell you that there's less. Only 3 left in stock. Sale ends tonight. Limited edition. They're using your scarcity brain against you. And it works because most of us run on that frequency. They didn't invent the scarcity marketing. They just tapped into the wound that was already there. Let me ask you something. How many decisions have you made out of fear that there won't be enough? How many times have you held on to money so tightly because you thought that you wouldn't have any more of it? So tightly that you just couldn't enjoy it? How many opportunities did you pass up because spending on yourself felt dangerous? This leads me to the most crucial part of this entire video. Here's what I'm learning. You can't just think your way out of a scarcity mindset. It lives in your nervous system. It's a body thing, not only a brain thing. So the fix has to involve both. Step 1, financial literacy. And for real, girl, financial literacy. I'm not talking about the saving more money advice. I'm talking about actually understanding how money works. Budgeting, investing, compound interest. The stuff that they don't teach us in school and that everyone is too afraid to be talking about. And here's why that matters. The scarcity mindset thrives in the dark. When you don't know the numbers, you're too afraid to look at your accounts. You just cross your fingers and hope and pray. But that's where fear lives. Knowledge. Now, knowledge is the light. It doesn't magically make you rich. It's not a get rich scheme. We're not doing that. That's not what this is about. But what it does is that it takes that monster from under the bed. As I always say, it's just data, girl. It's just numbers, girl. It's just data. It's just data. Now, over these years, I have been watching videos, reading books, doing my best to track my spending. And I'm not gonna lie, it's it's uncomfortable at first. It's really like, ooh, girl. And at times it's still uncomfortable. Looking at finances when you grew up with nothing, it's like opening up a door that you spent years trying to keep shut. But honey, what's behind that door? It's just numbers. They can't hurt you. What hurts is not knowing. Step 2, speak your ideal life out loud. And I mean every morning. I know, this sounds like some of that manifestation crap that everyone tries to get you into. And trust me, I thought so too. But here's what's actually happening. When you say out loud, and I actually mean like out loud, like you're talking to another person, your actual voice, I am financially secure. Money flows to me easily. I am safe. I have more than enough. Your brain starts to hear that. Your ears are hearing it. Nervous system is hearing it. What you're doing is literally rewiring your neural pathways. That part of your brain that learned that there's not enough at age 7 is now hearing your adult self say, we're good, we're safe, we have what we need. And over time, weeks, months, that wiring changes. Of course, it's not magic. I always say that's not what's happening here. It's not magic, girl. It's repetition. The scarcity pathway got carved by years of real life experience. The abundance pathway gets carved by years of deliberate practice. You're not lying to yourself. You're training yourself. Courage is a muscle. Remember that. And so is believing that you deserve it. Myself. Just last week, I caught myself stressing over a bill that was already paid for. Money was there. The payment went through. My body was still in panic mode though. Racing, tight chest, all the old signals. Sean, the bill is paid. You're okay. You have enough. And it passed. The feeling died down. That's the thing about healing this kind of stuff. You don't just flip a switch. You catch yourself faster each time. You bounce back quicker. That spiral that used to last 3 days now lasts for like 3 minutes. That's progress. Here's my challenge to you. Tomorrow morning, before you check your phone, before you do anything, say out loud, money comes to me easily, abundantly. I am safe. I have more than enough. Say it even when it feels fake, especially when it feels fake. And then I want you to learn one thing about money this week. One video, one article, one book, just one thing that you didn't know before. Drop a comment and tell me what's one scarcity thought you've caught yourself thinking about today. Let's drag it in the light together. My name is Sean, and I'm here to remind you that you got this, I got this, we got this. And I will see you on next time. Bye guys.